As the saying goes, if you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. This was the spirit amongst the employees of Transnet as they embarked on the Transnet Employee Volunteerism Program. Through a democratic voting process, the parastatal asked its employees to choose an area of need in Johannesburg that they could volunteer their skills to.
There's quite a lot of things I'm passionate about, but one of the things that I noticed throughout the walkabout was the lack of trees in the area. There is some, but I don't think it's enough. So I'm passionate about planting trees throughout Diepsloot.
Passion is about education, because I believe education is at the backbone of actually moving us forward as a country. And because I've worked in the education sector for a long time, I believe I have a lot to offer to the community, to the schools.
Diepsloot, a township on the periphery of Johannesburg, is also home to poverty, crime and skill shortage that hamper the development of the township. Patrick Maseko has been a resident of Diepsloot since December 1995. He's seen this community grow in numbers and also in its needs.
No. We have different schools, and some of our schools, yes, they don't have much infrastructure. So yes, if Transnet villagers were to come here and with some of their resources or with their partners as well to come and invest and put some, like we need some media center for our learners in the area. Because here now everywhere you go, kids, they need to be educated, they need to search things on the internet and all that. So yes, we need such services as well through their partners that they might have. If they were to extend their services, yes, to all the forums and the NGOs and the cooperatives around, it will really impact positive to our community. As yes, some of the organization, their anticipation is to develop the skills so that we contribute a lot towards the social economy.
This was the orientation for the employees of Transnet to get to know their chosen township and to identify the skills gap they could furnish. Ernst & Young, the internal auditors of Transnet, had already identified a newly established primary school in the Diepsloot area that needed their assistance. Diepsloot Primary 4 has 1,100 learners. Principal Makafola knows that for the grade 1s at least, the Ernst & Young's gesture will go a long way.
I want to say thank you very much for these shoes, because I've got a lot of kids that they don't have this. Then it's going to be a very big present to them. Thank you very much.
Day to me and in particular to the learners, because as we all know the community that we are serving, we have quite a number of kids who come from a poor background and they don't have school shoes, they don't have school uniform. So the gesture that was shown by Transnet Foundation and Ernst & Young, it's very much appreciated, and it will definitely make a difference or an impact in the lives of our learners.
Transnet's employees aim to volunteer in selected townships over a period of 3 years, but surely it's easier to simply throw money at a problem.
We need to work with the people, and we've got people with environmental skills, biodiversity management skills, financial skills, business skills that we could impart to the communities. So it isn't money that's going to make it. Skills are developed by people, and people should be involved in that development of skills.
Transnet is working closely with the City of Joburg in identifying priority areas within the township.
As the City of Joburg, we know a lot about this area in terms of what a dynamic area it is. So we're looking at programs that will assist the youth in terms of youth development and initiatives that will help in terms of public safety around this area. We're looking at programs that will help in terms of the schools and in terms of the elder people that are here in Diepsloot, in terms of making sure that they're able to develop as small entrepreneurs.
Transnet had over 50 employees take part in the orientation. Keeping their spirits up for the duration of the program is the work of Cynthia Mjima.
I think that's a bit tricky to actually do, but nevertheless we have a critical number of people who volunteer in Transnet in their different areas. So what we are doing now is reharnessing all of that into one area. We're reharnessing all of that energy and diversity in skills into one area. So I don't actually think we're going to see much lethargy, but we will keep the momentum by telling people the opportunities where they can come and volunteer, and I'm sure people from the goodness of their hearts would actually do it.
Each employee has pledged to volunteer a minimum of 24 hours to a community per annum. And looking at the challenges faced by the Diepsloot community every day, these initial steps could be the beginning of a movement.